From Cornwall to Birmingham and Johnston and Bexhill, here's Ruben Spire on the radio. From Cornwall to Birmingham and Johnston and Bexhill, here's Ruben Spire on the radio.
Hello to Christina Vukel. How are you today?
Good. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for letting me chat to you today. Can you tell me how long have you been a singer-songwriter for?
I started singing and songwriting when I was about 2.5 years old. So if you do the math, it's been about 15 years now.
So what was it like going to the recording studio for the first time?
For the first time, I was in middle school. And it was a very, very new experience for me. So I was still trying to figure everything out, and I was trying to be more open-minded. I went into the studio wanting to record my song the way I wrote it. So with just the guitar, with just the piano, just my voice, and that's it. I didn't want to add anything else. And then as I spent more time in the studio and I got more feedback, I understood the importance of bringing the song to life through adding all of these different things into my songs. But for the first time, I was only my song, just the way I wrote it. That's it.
So can you tell me more about your debut single that you released called The Little Things in Life?
The Little Things in Life. That is a throwback. The Little Things in Life, it was a period in time in my life when I understood the importance of appreciating the little things, understanding that I need to be thankful for the little things. Because if you really think about it, it is the little things in life that bring you joy, that really make you feel great, make you feel good, and make your life good.
So can you tell me more about Time Machine?
Time Machine? I've had this idea for this song for the longest time since I started writing songs. Really, I always had this mindset of I don't want to grow up, I don't want to get older. It's really funny because growing up, a lot of kids my age would always be like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult. I can't wait to be all grown and be in the real world. But since I was like, no, not me. I want to stay little forever. I knew how good I had it when I was little. So when I was about to transition into high school, I started really feeling very sentimental and super trying to remember all of the good old days when I was super tiny, super little in elementary school. And I knew that I was growing up, so I wanted to write a song about it.
So tell me more about Low Note.
Low Note? That is a great song. Man, that feels like such a long time ago. It really wasn't though. That song was one of my first lovey-dovey songs, and it's a bit of a roundabout way of writing this song. It's pretty much it's a story, really. It's a storytelling song. It's about a girl that is not very trusting, and she finds it really hard to trust someone, to love someone. And that's kind of what the song is about. And then as the song goes on, she builds trust. And I think it's just a lovey-dovey twist to having to trust issues, kind of. It's making it romanticizing it a little bit.
So can you tell me more about In One Ear and Out the Other?
In One Ear, Out the Other. That was a super fun song to do. I was experimenting a lot with that one. That was what started my idea for my album. They say, it's kind of a saying, in one ear, out the other. This was also a time in life where I felt like I had to repeat myself a lot. And so I would just say things, and I felt like it would always go in one ear, out the other whenever I would say it. And I kind of thought it was a little bit funny, so I wanted to write a little bit of a funny song about it.
So what was it like writing your first debut album?
My first album, they say it's like In One Ear Out the Other. It's all about common sayings that people have said for many, 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 many years, decades. It was so much fun recording that album because every song is so different from the last. And I really got to experiment with so many different genres in that album. It was a great time. I love that album so much. And I love how I got to put my own little twist on the common sayings that everyone's used to hearing.
So what kind of styles of music do you like singing?
The kind of songs and music I like singing. That was a great question. I really like I really like it really depends on the mood, honestly. It depends on how the crowd is feeling. It depends on how I'm feeling. There are certain days where it's a calm day. Usually, maybe Sundays, maybe Mondays, it'll be a calm day. And the ballads, the ones where you just sing your heart out and you just let it all out, those are really fun. And then there are other days where it's like maybe a Saturday or a Friday, people are all out and they're all, in a great mood, all up and running. The really hyper, upbeat songs, those are a lot of fun to do. So it really depends on the mood.
So you wrote recently about a fall song. So can you tell me more about the feel of fall?
The Feel of Fall that's a very recent one. I released that for the first day of fall. It's my favorite season. I have loved it for many years now. And it always just brings a certain feeling, and it always reminds me of fall from when I was little. And I feel like we're getting a reoccurring theme here of like when I was little. I still don't want to grow up. So, that was a main thing for Feel of Fall. It was just about how, looking back, the fall was such a fun time. Like, Halloween and the leaves are falling. We'd go play in the leaves. We'd rake them all up and then jump in the leaf piles. And it's just great memories. And that song is just really me reminiscing about it.
Now, can you tell me more about your latest single that you released recently called Gingerbread Town?
Gingerbread Town is my first ever Christmas song, and I'm so, so, so excited. It just released yesterday, and it is such a sweet song. It's not exclusively about Christmas, but it definitely has that Christmas feel. It's, Christmas tree, gingerbread, it has the feeling, and it has little jingle bells in the song. It's super cute. But it's more of like a romantic kind of song. And I think that it's just really sweet and just fun. It's just a fun song.
So what are your plans for next year? Are you going to release any more music next year?
Oh, definitely. I cannot wait. I have a whole album planned out. I have so many songs written and ready to record. I'm working on that next album as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but at the moment, I'm working on them. And I cannot wait to release this new album. It's about dance. It's called Don't Mind the Moonlight. And it's about dancing, how dancing is a metaphor for many different things in every song. And I think it's going to be a really fun one. I can't wait.
So did you crowdfund to produce your next album?
Do I what?
Do you do a crowd campaign so people can put money towards produce your album?
I do, yes. I have a Kickstarter, and I recently just started that, actually. Yeah, that's a great question. I do have a Kickstarter, and I am doing it for my album. I'm doing it for the recording process because it's a lot for a high school student, So I did recently start that. Yeah, that was a great question.
So finally, can you tell my listeners how being an independent artist is for you?
Being an independent artist, let me think. I think that back in the day, it was nearly impossible to make it as an independent artist But now, because of all the technology that we have and all the opportunities we have through, social media and online websites and everything, it has become so much easier to succeed and get out there as an independent artist. And I am so, so, so grateful for that. I'm so lucky that I was born into a generation that has all those opportunities. So although being an independent artist may not be the easiest, I feel that I do have a lot of freedom to do the kind of music that I like, and also make myself known to people the way that I want them to know me, make it more personal. I think that even though, like I said, it may not be the easiest, I think because of all the technology we have now, it is so much easier than it was.
And finally, can you tell my listeners where can I find you on social media?
You can find me anywhere at Christina Vukel. That is for Instagram, Facebook, any music platform, YouTube, TikTok, anything.
Thank you for letting me chat to you today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.